Welcome back to What You Should and Should Not Be Eating. I'm your host, Empress Sankofa. We left off in episode 16 talking about the hormones in beef and dairy. In this episode, we're going to talk about the hormones, or the supposed lack of hormones, in poultry. According to the National Chicken Council, most of the chicken and chicken products sold in the United States is actually hatched, raised, and processed here in the United States, and some from Canada. We already discussed the FDA approval of hormones given to cows. Well, the United States Department of Agriculture has banned the added use of hormones in poultry and has done so since the 1950s, or so they say. These charts show how the weight of chickens has more than doubled since the 1950s leading up to the 2000s. Most Americans are under the impression that there are hormones in their chicken. We've watched chicken wings get bigger and bigger every year. We've watched chicken breasts begin to look like turkey breasts, to the point that some even speculate if they're even eating chicken. So here's the question that we're all asking. If the chickens are not receiving hormones, why are they so big? Let's explore, shall we? Chicken can be enhanced with broth or broth-like solution with salt in it. But this happens after slaughter. It doesn't explain why the chickens are so big. Sometimes in packaging and processing, chickens will retain water. They also have to indicate this on the label. So for example, a label may say retains 4 to 6% of water, but this still doesn't explain why the chickens are so big. Could it be the feed? Chicken feed is meal that is mostly made from corn and soybeans, and sometimes they include processed fats, oils, and proteins, and byproducts, specifically poultry byproducts. But wait, isn't corn listed on our Clean 15 genetically modified list? And we know that the majority of soybeans in the United States is genetically modified. Genetically modified foods modify genes. And didn't I notate in the previous episode that plants and animals can have hormonal effects in the body? I think there's a connection. What do you all think? What can we do as consumers? Should we buy natural? Should we buy organic? Free range? No added hormones? No antibiotics ever? Get educated on the terminology. Pause to read. Get familiar with what these terms mean so that when you go shopping, you know what you're looking at. Terminology is tricky. Look for poultry from farms that practice ethically. Visually inspect your chicken. Chicken should not be the size of turkey. High quality chicken, the color is actually different. And when you find good poultry, don't be afraid to invest more money into it. If you found this video helpful, please leave me a comment and stay tuned for more.